Okay, y'all. Hey. So, all right, y'all. So I told y'all because I own some type of network. I own something with television. I own television, y'all. I own television. So I own like something else. Like I own like one of the big. I must own one of the big like Paramount or something like I own something big. Because what did the color purple come in on? So when I did the color purple, every scene, this is how disrespectful black people are. And I'm just like, y'all, excuse me, y'all that got to the point where you don't ask permission, you just take. It's so many people from Instagram and all these different spaces that are not educated. And so that's the other problem. So when they made the color purple, every scene in the color purple is coming from the black box. And so if the black box is in my house, in my school, in my life, every scene in the movie is about me. So when my cousin told me that I was ugly, he was doing it. See, they got some over here too. Because he was doing that because of then she come up to her and she was like, "You so ugly." Coletta was controlling my cousin a little bit, right? So that's what they did. That's what he did to me in the car. He was like, "You so ugly. You just ugly, whatever," right? And I was looking at him like, okay. So like with my cousins, they never hurt my feelings. Like they never try to hurt me. So when they try to hurt me, I'll just be looking at them like, I didn't do nothing to you. So it's like, why are you trying to hurt me? You see what I'm saying? So these people that were writing for television would come down to East St. Louis and essentially like destroy our lives so they can try to write something. You can't do that to people. That's why I was like, y'all, the Writers Guild needs to be shut down because that's what they did. They actually did this, and it's always my family. And we Jewish. Look, y'all, and the whole time they'll be like, protect the Jewish people. Protect the Jews. I need you guys to remember to protect the Jews. And we the Jews they talking about, y'all. So when Diana Ross's husband came down there, he must have known that I own like one of the networks. I don't know which one, y'all. Whoever made Color Purple. So I know it's like supposedly a Steven Spielberg situation, but it's basically my movie. Like it's not, even though Lorraine Hansberry wrote the book, every scene is from my elementary life. Like this is from when I was 4 and beyond. Like the whole thing I told y'all, I used to cry when I used to cry up until that 1983 until the movie came out. I used to cry with the with my classmates because I would be leaving them. And yeah, I never went to school. I never went to school for real. I always used to have to tell them something, and my granddaddy, my grandma would be like, "Nope, it's cool." So the one year I went to school was after my grandfather was not around. So they put me in first grade. Was it first grade or kindergarten, y'all? I don't know. But I'm not a whole year early. I'm just a late birthday. So I was supposed to start school like with 97 people. I started with 96. So I was supposed to start school with the 1997 people. I would have been like one of the older people in the grade, but I started with the 1996 people. So I was like the youngest person in the grade. So when they made the color purple, I bet you that's when I didn't go to school. So fifth grade, I didn't go to school. So fifth grade, I didn't go to school at all. I got a hickey in the fourth grade. I didn't go to the school. I didn't go to school at the end of fourth grade, and I didn't go to school the entire fifth grade. I started schooling in sixth grade, and a pedophile was trying to mess with me in the house. I did not masturbate that whole time. So when I was at home, they would be using the device in the house because I'd be the only person there. It would be me and I think my grandmama used to take the dog with her, or just be me in the house. So the entire fifth grade, we also had the other house on the corner, which now is blue. It used to be a white house on the corner. So the person was trying to use a device for me inside the house too. And so I didn't even look at myself. Like whole fifth grade, I can't remember. I can't remember what I looked like. When I did look at myself, my hickey was her when I hit myself in the head, and it moved to my eye. So then when it moved to my eye, just kind of like went behind my face or something like that. So that was it. I'm talking about, y'all. All I did, we was like a bar. If you see at Morrison, they got 2 bars for the fence. And I was going through the bar to get to the car, and I hit my head. I hit my head on the bar. Yeah, I'm talking about when I got in the car, I already had a lump on my head, like huge. It was like up here. I'm telling you, by the time that happened, I got it above my eye. So listen, when I had that, it was like I was at the house. Like I said, I was at the White House because my mama and my stepdaddy moved over there. So they moved over there and they went over there for a long time. That's when my friend's house got burned down and stuff too. So they ended up moving back to my grandmama's house too. But when you see some of the girls in East St. Louis and they have like just hickeys out of nowhere, it's because they using the device on them from that White House. Y'all understand what I'm talking about? So they'll just come and it'll be a lump on them. And they'll be happy because they looking at me like I'm you. No, you're not. You yourself. You just want to feel like you me. And so that's it. Like it's like, and that's it. Like that's all they could ever do. Like they had a device in the White House because they had to protect me in the White House too. So that was it. I guess the person was like always trying to make a joke of like make an ass out of my family, and my family didn't know because it was a surprise. So that's where it's like that's why it don't ever match, y'all. Like this person never matches what's really going on. So then when I took acting classes, they were so like involved in my acting classes. That's when they thought I wanted to be an actress. I don't. So then I went into the studio to dance. So then they thought, and I was dancing by myself. I was practicing by myself. So then they thought I wanted to be a dancer. So then they give it to some girl. She lost weight and she became a dancer. But I don't. Y'all, I'm talking about every fucking time I do something, these bitches that. So then I want to be a writer. So now I know you are a remedial writer. Your writing isn't good enough. I wrote all the papers in high school. And these are some black women. It's like, could y'all please leave me alone? You have to respect the fact that this is not your original country. You have to respect the fact that this is not your original country. Y'all, I need the army to get these people out the shelter because they down here acting like they running stuff. It's piss poor, and they act like degenerates. They act as if I can do anything I want to. You can't. You can't. You have to come to terms that this is not your original country. Somebody in there, they thought they was gonna be better than they were. You're not. You're not. You're not. We are my grandfather's family. We know every move you making because you making the same moves we already made. You have to come to terms with this is not your original country. Y'all can get offended and you can kiss my ass. This is not your original country. So somebody's saying that too. The black people think that they can't be knocked down. These white bitches too. They think, oh no, we're gonna join forces and come up against her. It's like, I'm sorry, y'all got to go, man. This is not y'all country. It's not your country. This not your country. Y'all, I'm talking about since I was little, they've been trying to disrespect Trump. We get a chance to know Trump, and you find out that Trump cooler than a motherfucker. Now when he gets in the White House, they start using the stuff that they've been using this whole time to fuck with politics and all this different stuff. This is not black people's original country. And let me tell y'all, it's actually black people. This is black people. This is black people, y'all. I'm not joking. So it's not your original country. Like, I need my money. Y'all bit the hand that feeds you. When they did The Color Purple, when they decided to keep me out of school to give me a hickey, when they started using voodoo to give me a hickey, y'all just saying make me hit my head and keep me out of school, that's when they went too far. When that woman took me down to that place and started dividing my shit up, talking about, y'all was 5 years old. And she was in there, no, you have to give everything to everybody else because you got to share this. You have to share this. Then she put something on my mama. My mama started walking out like she was Jamie Foxx. Y'all know her when Jamie Foxx get the device on him and he started going crazy. Sticking his neck out with his lip. My mama walked out of the room. This was at the Gateway Hospital in Granite City. Me and two other girls. She telling me I got to share with them. I don't know them. I don't know these girls. I don't got to share shit. That's mine. That's mine. Ain't nobody in court told me I had to share a goddamn thing. That was mine. So Shonda gets some stuff. Here come Edmonds. Here comes Barris. Listen, this is not your original country. It's not yours. It's illegal. At this point, I'm going to switch the word black to niggas. Because I want y'all to see how this been like just coming out for me. Because I was only raped by niggas. The face that I saw that was really stealing from me at first was from a nigga. Y'all, I'm talking about niggas. Then when I got to Texas, I found out it was trash. So niggas and trash. Let me tell y'all, from what I've been taught, you came over here on a ship. Since you want to steal the education that was given to me by my grandfather. Since y'all want to steal the pictures, you can look back at the pictures if you want to. All the shit y'all stole, look back at that shit and realize who the fuck I'm talking to. So you came over here on a ship. The Native Americans were already here. Jewish people could have been here too. Because y'all just straight up just take them out of everything. Like, it's like, wow, they out of everything. So you came over here on a ship. So your history is just as young as the Black American history. So when people got help, they would get help from Native Americans, Hispanics, and also Jews. My grandfather was an engineer. Excuse me if I stay seated. I don't need to get up and give a sermon. I don't need to stand up and be fake. Walk around like I'm important. My grandfather wasn't racist or anything. Like, my grandmother is Black and Jewish. I'm sorry, I got some in my teeth. Her family is Black. The cars weren't for other Greek people or other Jewish people. It was for my grandmother's side of the family because we had to get away from East St. Louis because y'all was going to start trying to steal. Y'all was stealing. You was stealing. The trash was using the devices to steal. That's why they'll try to leave. They'll try to get the devices on and leave because now they can be in your house with your culture, just like in the Holocaust. I just need you trash and you niggas to really sit down and think about what you did. Niggas, Shonda Rhimes, Kenya Burris, Edmonds, trash. All you want to be education bitches that stole from the East St. Louis teachers. That's why they didn't want me to do it, y'all, because they was lying the whole fucking time. They got the people that they was lying to down here from Oprah, looking retarded. Who else? Because they think they deserve something else. All the motherfuckers at the American Horror Show. Them gypsy ass Kardashians. Like everything has to be reversed. Like y'all got somewhere, but you got there stepping on my fucking back. You got there trying to kill East St. Louis. We ain't never do nothing to you. Like y'all wouldn't even know how to have a good life, smile, be happy if it weren't for the people in those houses in East St. Louis. Because essentially that's who you getting a personality from, right? And it couldn't be recorded if I wasn't there. You wouldn't be a cool motherfucker if it weren't for my cousin Terrell. You wouldn't be the cutest woman in the classroom if it wasn't for Chantel Lakeisha Schuler. You wouldn't be a dope ass writer if it wasn't for Angela Nicole Thomas. And we Jewish and Native American. We are protected by the United States. Y'all went and remade The Color Purple, and I still haven't been able to use the evidence to convict the people that have hurt my family the entire fucking time. You niggas will sit here every fucking day. This the Illuminati. This the Illuminati. My son is kidnapped. My dog was kidnapped for $3 million that they could only get from me because I own the dog. Y'all set y'all dumb asses up every fucking time because you can't think for yourself. Remember, I think for you. So excuse me when I'm saying niggas and trash. I just wanted y'all to know how I got there. Y'all some wannabe, I'm great bitches, and y'all ain't never been shit. Never. Manomaya Kosha. It's the mental sheath. Manas means, okay, Manomaya. Manomaya Kosha, mental sheath. Manas, M-A-N-A-S, means mind. This kosha is the mental sheath of the body and consists of our feelings, thoughts, emotions, memory, and imagination. This kosha is responsible for cognitive functions like memory, perception, and reasoning. And it's where we process our experiences and emotions. So teachers have to know what cognitive functions are because this is something that kids use to learn. So cognitive functions are mental processes that involve acquiring, processing, and organizing information. Includes various such as perception, attention, memory, thinking, and problem solving. The ability to so cognition, memory, attention, and working memory. So cognition, it includes various cognitive functions that such as perception, like how do I perceive this situation? Like let's say how Travis was licking Courtney's teeth. I took it as if he was saying, I would rather be there, Shantae, licking your vagina than be here with her. I took it like that. Somebody said that. That's what he was saying. I would rather be licking Shantae Lakeisha Schuler's vagina than be here with this bitch. That's how I perceived it. And so then it was like the attention. So it wouldn't be something that I would search for. But it caught my attention because it was the first thing that came up on my page. 50 wasn't there. It just was like Courtney and Travis Barker really telling her that he could lick my vagina. I think with a head like that, the answer is yes. I am not joking. I would let him suck my pussy juice anytime he needed to. He's a gorgeous man. Attention. So yeah, it caught my attention and it stayed in my memory because I was like, this is cognition. Like you see what I'm saying? It just stayed there. It was like, oh, it stayed there, thinking and problem solving. So what I did was I just went ahead and blocked Variety and showed you guys Travis Barker's sexy ass tattoo on the top of his head. Travis, they say that my pussy juice tastes like guava. That's what some people have said. Some men will also liken it to a dessert, and sometimes they would like whipped cream. I'm not opposed to dairy-free whipped cream. Almond whipped cream is very delicious as well. Memory, the ability to record information such as facts or events and retrieve it when needed. And then attention, the ability to detect and focus on general stimuli and select important environmental stimuli, such as a gorgeous ass tattoo. Attention and working memory. Attention refers to the ability to focus one's psychological activities on something. Working memory is a system that temporarily stores and processes current information with limited capacity. So, some other cognitive functions are introverted feelings, extroverted thinking. So introverted feelings is like, I don't want to be judged. I don't want to be talked to. I'm an introvert sometimes too. It's like, don't talk to me. Don't look at me. I'm really into myself. Like I will usually y'all, most of my childhood, this is what I was doing, playing with a doll or playing with a toy or trying to figure out how radio and Wi-Fi work. Extroverted thinking. It's basically like I'm an extrovert too. So how I process, like when I'm on here and I'm like, oh, I can think of an invention for this right here. I can fix that. And I start just rambling off at the mouth. That's that. Extroverted intuition deals with experiencing the outer world, noticing possibilities and what could be. Extroverted feeling encourages you to interact with the world. Extroverted sensing associated with the perception and interpretation of sensory information from the external environment. So all of these cognitive functions just involve your mind working and taking you through a process of thinking. So action, deciding, exploring, and knowledge. That's what it leads to really is knowledge. You see that a lot of extroverts go through a lot of cognitive functions. It's just a natural occurrence of thinking. And I guess that's it, y'all. That's it, because you don't need to use something that was there to protect me to try to create anything. It's not a template. It's just us having a daily day at school and learning that, I don't know. It's just us having school, y'all. It's not even something that has to be repeated, redone, anything. It's so old. This information is so old. It's information about my life. And from that, I'm supposed to write my own life story. I wasn't telling you to write the story from the black box. I was actually telling me to write the story from the black box. The story should have been told my way, not the color purple way. You see what I'm saying? It's like, I don't know what made y'all start thinking I was evil. Like, it's like out of nowhere, y'all. I'm just like, how the fuck? Like, it's like, y'all, the way that they have done this, it's like you would have thought I was the worst bitch in the world. This person actually was on this shit like, nah, I was thinking about we gonna get this to her when she turns 99. We're gonna give it to her when she's 99. You know what I'm saying? It's like, that's not your decision. That's not your decision. Niggas and trash. That's not your decision. Y'all need to be in jail. And I would actually just put the devices in jail since they want to be me, be us. I just turn that shit on their ass in jail, y'all. I'm not joking. I'm not joking. Especially the one where we like babies, so they could just shit and piss on themselves all fucking day. You see what I'm saying? Then they can get grossly fat. They teeth will start coming out. That's what happens. I would do that shit all day. Put the one with the hickey so then they can randomly go take a shower and get a hickey. Oh my God, the one with jock itch. Oh my God, the feeling of all these bitches saying me too and they should have been in jail and now they can really feel raped. Oh my God, and nobody has to even fucking touch you. You would just feel raped. Nobody would have to even fucking touch you. Your vagina would be itching. Don't even get them antifungal cream. If they get a yeast infection from it or they feel like their vagina ripped open, guess what? You deserve it because you try to take my family's entire fucking life. You know what I'm saying? It's just like, y'all put them in jail and turn on the fucking devices. Instead of them just letting us live a regular life, they come and mess up our education because they wanted the black boxes. They messed up my cousin's educations because they wanted the black boxes, because they always thought it was Nikki and Terrell because they older. And since that's what they thought, my family didn't correct them. So essentially, they all sacrificed their lives for me too. They don't need to sacrifice anything else because it wasn't something they ever had to sacrifice in the first place. Forgive me if I don't stand up and start walking back and forth like I got something to say. If they tell me that I can do it, that's what I want to do. I want you bitches in jail. And I want your pussies to feel like you've been raped. I want you to have uncontrollable jock itch. And I'm talking about, it don't feel good at all, y'all. It feel like your pussy dying. It feel like he ripped the lips off my pussy or something. He actually tore my pussy open. When they go look at themselves in the mirror, I want them to just get that hickey. It'll be anywhere. It's like a horn. It'll come out like a horn, y'all, like a horn. That's the one we need to put in the jail that these bitches go into. Then y'all know what? Also put the one in there to make them want to kill themselves. So when the guards see them laying out their clothes, they can go ahead and put them in solitary confinement. When they go in there and eat, put the one where I was at the kitchen table when I wasn't eating. And so they can get anorexia and bulimia. I want you bitches to suffer like you thought we should. Because you don't know how to read or write or make up your own type of education. You don't know how to use cognitive functions or anything like that. You don't know how to think for your fucking self. You don't want to. Y'all just want to be pussy anyway. I say put them in jail and put those devices on them so they can understand how it felt to be us. Or to be me, right? To be raped. I'm sorry. Forgive me if I don't stand up and give you a big stance and act like I gotta make up a fucking powerful ass song because everything I've been through. I was like thinking they thought the color purple was probably enough. Y'all always bite the hand that feeds you, assuming that it's racism on somebody else's part and it's racism on your part. Excuse me, why? Wow, I don't stand up, y'all. Please, please let me just sit down. I'm not humble. Excuse me why I don't write songs for y'all or try to tell you that you the shit. Cause you not. You not. I love my family. And that includes Aubrey's family too. That's it. I love Aubrey. That's it. The rest of y'all trash and niggas. Anyway, that's it, y'all. Have a great day. Have a good day. Hi, Hitler. That's from the niggas. Have a good day. Have a good day.